Good afternoon, this is your local news. Police in Bury St Edmunds are searching for a man who was seen standing at a bus stop whilst holding a frog in one hand and a toad in the other. Detective Inspector Richie Ribbit said the man should not be approached. He could be dangerous, deluded, and desperately searching for a pond. The president of the Royal Society for the Care and Protection of Frogs and Toads, a Mr. Toady Croaky Frog, said the man had every right to be holding the frog and the toad, as long as it wasn't a dog on the other side of the road. Police spokesman Horace Hoppet said the police would be stepping up their patrols around the area where the man was seen carrying the frog and the toad in a desperate attempt to apprehend him before any more people are shocked and alarmed. Anyone with information is strongly advised to call the lily pad hotline, where all calls will be answered by people who can't stop croaking, ribbiting, hopping and jumping. Two little old grannies who witnessed the terrifying incident immediately fainted, were rushed to hospital and were promptly treated by Dr. Christopher Croker. When told of his name, the two little old grannies fainted once more and had to be urgently treated by the renowned German specialist, a Dr. Froggen von Hoppenheyer. When told of his name, the two little old grannies instantly hopped out of bed and couldn't stop ribbiting or croaking. Police are working on the theory that the man may have been asking people at the bus stop if they could tell the difference between a frog and a toad. Another possible theory is that the man may have been taking the frog and a toad to the annual amphibian high jump contest in Leapington, which is organised by Mr. Toady Croaky Frog. Detective Inspector Richie Ribbit and other distinguished officers such as Freddie Froggy Jump are due to go undercover to discover just what exactly takes place at such an event. The prime suspect at this particular moment in time happens to be none other than a Mr. Chris Croaky Toad, and he lives at 1 Leap Lane, Hoppet House, Ribbit Road, Froggington. If arrested and convicted, he may be forced to go on an amphibian awareness course to enable him to learn the difference between a frog and a toad. He must also visit a local pond and ribbit non-stop for 24 hours a day and pay £1,000 each in compensation to the two little old grannies he so carelessly alarmed. They are recovering at a care home situated right next to a giant toy frog, or perhaps a toad. The police are delighted the sad and sorry case is finally closed. They can concentrate on more serious crimes and arresting real criminals, such as people who don't know the difference between a frog and a toad, and people with frog-sounding names, such as Detective Inspector Richie Ribbit and police spokesman Horace Hoppet. That's the end of this news bulletin. I'll be back in half an hour. Goodbye.